like, comment, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching.
Prison life, never, never, never nice. Prison life, I know nothing like paradise. Prison life, man, we take your life. And when you rest in peace, another man your wife. Prison life, never, never, never nice. Prison life, I know nothing like paradise. Prison life, man, we take your life. You know it's called Tell the Jamaican. Here God.
I'm steady trying to find the motive. Why do what I do?
Why?
Execution, crucifixion, death of the Christ's character, which was turmoil, dragged through the mud and slandered, and all the knowledge taken off. Literally, it's like Eligio died because all the knowledge is off. You don't hear his voice no more. He's away from society. So as if he went through a crucifixion, his whole character in the media has been tarnished. So in that facts itself, we're able to realize that, okay, when we see the second coming of the Christ, the rise of the Christ after all the famine and destruction, what he already said was going to happen before this even occurred, him being so-called put away for us him to be preserved through the destruction of Babylon, through people to miss God and call for God. And the media has been tarnished. So in that facts itself, we're able to realize that, okay, when we see the second coming of the Christ, the rise of the Christ after all the famine and destruction, what he already said was going to happen before this even occurred, him being so-called put away for us him to be preserved through the destruction of Babylon.
I ain't even finna hold y'all, but for him to be preserved, Zoka, aka J.L. Marie Hamilton, aka Kyrenda Carter, Nature Boy, is incarcerated with a life sentence plus 10 years without the possibility of parole. He's not being preserved. He is convicted and sentenced. That's it, that's all. But I already know this is what he is telling them. And unfortunately, guys, it's what they believe.
People to miss God and call for God. And so to the point where they are able to recognize, like, oh shit, the system is falling. And then God is going to rise amongst all that turmoil, all that pain and suffering that the people are going. And then you will have another chance where the sheep will be separated and the goats will be separated. The ones that recognize God and allow themselves to do the divine knowledge of self and work within their minds and recognize that I'm not separate from God, for God is right here in front of me, and it's a reflection thing happening right here. And he is actually leading me towards heaven, eternal life, where I'm able to recognize each perspective that breaks paradigms and breaks mind limiting traps that this hell state and obstacle course that we live in tries to block us in. So when the second coming of Christ, it's going to get a lot worse. This society is going to get a lot worse because we've already seen before New Year's that there was going to be, the government was going to have a shutdown. Imagine how the world would have been in America. Everybody all civilized, everybody all upright.
I'm not understanding why they don't realize that everything that Nature Boy has told them was going to happen has yet to happen. For instance, this government shutdown that was supposed to happen right before New Year's, where is it? Where is it, Zoka, aka J.L. Marie Hamilton, aka Kyrenda Carter? That's how you know he's a fraud. But they not paying no attention to that because they are so far gone in their minds with this foolishness.
How the world would have been in America. Everybody all civilized, everybody all upright and good. Hey, some good Samaritans. Let's see how that work out when the government shut down, when people not getting paid no more. And we already just been trying to tell y'all, man, go to nature. We don't do this for no donations or money. We don't care about it. Donate or don't hate. Don't or donate or don't hate. Like, it don't matter to me right now what you doing. I'm trying to get this message out. I don't care. I just want you to make sure that y'all preserve and get y'all souls right for the end of this world that we once known, because heaven is coming to earth. And if you're not in tune with the earth, you're going to get wiped away. And earth don't die. The righteousness don't die. The meek will inherit the earth. That is prophecy. It's already been given into you through a book to help you out. And sometimes the book is confusing, but even the Christ is able to recognize, a pure heart is able to recognize the truth within it and be able to see, whoa, when I read this scripture and then when I look up, it's actually correlating today. That's why Eligio matches so much with the Christ and his characteristics, and the message goes along so well. And even him being in jail, quote unquote, in hell, in the lower realms of society.
Nah, ain't no need to put no quotations up, Zoka, aka Jayon Marie Hamilton, aka Kyrenda Carter. Nature Boy really in prison for the rest of his life plus 10 years without the possibility of parole. Y'all be sure to check out these comments on Bigo because over there, oh, they goes in the comments. It goes down in the comments, y'all.
Jail, quote unquote, in hell, in the lower realms of society. Eligio already broke down what the levels of hell was. This whole reality is a chance and opportunity to get out of hell. Each and every day we wake up to be better people, to think more righteously, to align ourselves with God's thoughts, to do things that Christ would do. Each and every day we get a chance. Each and every breath we get a chance. Yet we have opposition. And our mirror in this reality is to show our minds to ourselves. Give us our karma. Give us our debts that we have done within past lives, and how we may have misjudged people and how we may have mistreated people. And now I have to take on that. That's why life is so hard. And that's why we say earth is so hard, because it's a accumulation of all of our sins. And a lot of people want to say, Jesus died for my sins. That's it. I'm going to heaven. I know. You is not going to heaven just by proclaiming or even saying with your mouth that Jesus died for your sins. That is the way of the Antichrist, and that is idol worship, because that's not based in no type of facts. I can talk to my God. I can speak to God and get clarity. If I say I have a demonic thought and I have a thought that's self-limiting or within self-hatred, I don't like my hair and how it's done. I don't want to look, I don't want to be natural because oh, let me give you a healthy perspective to convert that. Do you know that your hair is an antenna that allows you to connect to God? And the more coiled it is, the more you're able to connect to God, and the more it's a conducive electricity. So it's receiving all of the electromagnetic waves, or it's receiving a lot more information. Oh, my body is here to collect information. So let me wear my hair out. Let me actually be grateful for my skin being melanated. Oh, this starts to give self-love. So why cut it? We had to cut it because in the system, as a black man, if you get locked up, your hair gonna get cut off. It's also called railroading. They'll railroad a black man for having locks and for being rebellious against the system, for not following the status quo and shaving your hair and wearing a suit and tie and making sure you're yes sir, no sir. Massa, black man body, but a white man spirit inside. So if you're not like that, you will get railroaded and you will get sent to jail. I seen this girl while I was, y'all know, if you're not like that, you will get railroaded and you will get sent to jail. I seen this girl while I was, y'all know, I seen this girl cut her hair.
Yes, we knew where you were. Definitely. You were arrested for your attempts at trying to smuggle in contraband to Nature Boy in DeKalb County Jail. For those of you who did not know, Zoka's charges are as follows: October 23rd, 2023, obstruction of law enforcement officers, a misdemeanor; crossing state county guard lines with weapons, intoxicants, drugs without consent, a felony; possession of marijuana with intent to distribute, a felony. And on January 6th, 2024, Zoka was arrested again. Her charges are as follows: criminal trespass, unlawful purpose, a misdemeanor; conspiracy to commit a felony, a felony; possession of marijuana with intent to distribute, a felony, driving without a valid driver's license, a misdemeanor, giving false name, address, or date of birth to law enforcement officer, a misdemeanor. Currently, Zoka does have an active warrant out for her arrest for failure to appear at her arraignment, scheduled for September 19th, 2024, at which time she would have been arraigned by the Honorable Judge Stacy Hydrake. And I am almost certain that Nature Boy advised her not to attend her scheduled arraignment because, as he preaches, this system is going to fall and the meek shall inherit the earth, so they don't have to worry about man's law. The only thing that I hope for Jayon Marie Hamilton is that when she does decide, if she chooses to decide to move on with her life, that warrant does not impact her life in a major negative way. That's the only thing that I could hope for. But let's get back to Zoka and this foolishness.
Was y'all know while I seen this girl cut her hair off because she's saying I don't want to get railroaded. I think the judge gonna railroad me because of my locks. It's a spiritual thing here. It's not physical. We have to get out the physical and start awakening our mind to that we are in the spirit realm. And things are shifting. So the second coming of Christ is
the Christ is already here. God is already here. God is here.
God is here, yeah. What are you talking about?
God is already here. The message is already here. The knowledge is already here. We are in the age of information. All the information is out there. The truth is there. The Christ is already here.
Exactly. Christ always been here. God always been here.
Jesus, He's us. He's us. We are God. He's us. We are
us.
one.
Yes. He's us. God is right here. That's where God is. All times. And God is absolute truth, supreme reality, not no subjective, make me feel good on Sunday, hallelujah, whoop, whoop, make me just bypass. Nah. God is absolute truth. Truth that's going to shake your reality and wake you up. It's not going to rock you to sleep and make you feel good within the system that's making you mentally deranged and just lost in the abyss. We're supposed to be conscious beings, people that think, critical thinking, think outside the box, not think in the box and then find a corner and go sit in it. If you feel like you need God right now, go outside and go breathe in some fresh air and say, I'm thankful to breathe fresh air. I am thankful.
Put your feet on the earth. Get in the sun. Who has even been outside of the United States? Like, if you haven't even experienced being in the jungle, you haven't even experienced being a human being, y'all not even allowed to talk to us and question us.
No.
Like, if you haven't even experienced being a natural human ape that we are, please don't even come to us.
Y'all might as well press that little X button if you got something to say. All y'all commenting, just press that X button. If you don't agree, press the X button and go find some drama to entertain yourself with, or find something that feeds your soul. Because in this time and age, with this age of Aquarius, all the information that's out, you should be making yourself a better person. You should be evaluating your mind and your psychology, healing your generational curses. It is 2025. It is insane. the mentality that I see in these comments. But I know y'all just opposition. So I hope you guys really, maybe next lifetime or the time after that, you awaken, because all roads gonna lead to the source, and we right here at the source telling you about the source. And the source is so good. God is so good. I know God. God knows my name. I know I'm in the book of life. I'm thankful to know God. I'm thankful to be here in this present moment, going through on a narrow path where many people won't go through. You know it's easier to be on a narrow path than a broad path? Do you know it's harder to do the right thing than the wrong thing? The wrong thing is easy. Anybody can just say something to hurt somebody's feelings. That's easy. The narrow path, the path nobody want to take, it's hard because it's truthful all day. That path right there, that's what you should see and recognize. Am I on a narrow path or I'm on a broad path that everybody going? And that path leads to destruction. I'm trying to help you to spread the message that my king gave me, to tell you that destruction will come to this land. So get back in tune with nature. Get your mind right. Stop depending and relying on this system and rely on God. I can't help myself. That's why I found God to help me. I'm stronger. I'm wiser. I'm better. Much better. Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Empress.
Thank you, Empress.
You the real one, Empress.
Thank you, Empress.
You gotta
Contact
support,
us, mommy.
support the Black
Yes,
family.
connect with us, contact us, okay? I love that you're supporting us. I'm thankful, my love.
Yes. And I just want to say one more thing that really helped me on my spiritual journey. When I was in school, I was in college, I always had a mindset of like, I'm gonna do the best, whatever situation I'm in to better myself, I'm gonna do that. I was in school. I was, we all programmed that we got to go to school and, you got to go to college and you got to get a good job and you got to be a good old cancer cell in this system. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to do that shit. I was in school doing the best I could. What? I'm about to go to college. I'm about to do this. I'm about to, you know what I'm saying? But I was still unhappy. I seen people in my reality already doing things that I plan to do, even having my own business. I have my plan, but people's already doing that. So I'm like, if I see these people already taking a route that I'm working towards and they still not happy, and that's what I'm gonna be, what is really my purpose? Like, what is really my purpose here in this reality? And I guarantee you, when you start questioning reality and you ask for the truth and you genuinely, with a pure heart, ask for what's your purpose, you're going to find chief. Well, now our YouTube is gone because.
And this is what her God has her out in DeKalb County, Georgia doing. Ephraim, aka Caleb Buckner, was also arrested for attempting to smuggle contraband into Nature Boy, and her charges are as follows. November 6th, 2023, giving false name, address, or date of birth to law enforcement officer, a misdemeanor. Possession of marijuana less than 1 ounce, a misdemeanor. Conspiracy to commit a felony. And these women, in my opinion, would do it again if they had an opportunity to do so. Because unfortunately for them, they believe that they are taking orders from God. Now let's get back to Ephraim, aka Caleb Buckner, and her foolishness.
You're going to find chief. Well, now our YouTube is gone because, the universe set it up in a way where y'all gonna miss him. Because, the universe set it up in a way where y'all gonna miss him. And so he still somehow, I guarantee you, Chief will pop up in your reality with a message. He will pop up with a message. And once I was just in the matrix, I was in school, and I stopped and asked that. I found Chief video, and he literally broke down reality for me. He literally opened my eyes up to the matrix. One thing that he said that really got me, like, that really helped me wake up out of my sleep was that, y'all, let me tell you, I'm just gonna be straight up. This whole reality is an illusion, y'all. Like, dead ass. This is an illusion. This reality is not real. Let me tell you, I'm just gonna be straight up. This whole reality is an illusion, y'all. Like, dead ass. This is an illusion. This reality is not real. When you go to sleep at night and you in darkness,
You don't figure out I can't do that.
when you go to sleep at night and you in darkness and you have a dream, where does that dream come from, y'all? Answer that question. When you go to sleep at night and you in darkness, it's dark around you, your eyes are closed, you go into a sleep state, where does that dream come from?
Right, come on. Get in it. Get in there.
Where does that light come from? Where do those people come from in your dream? What ears was you hearing that stuff with in your dream? What eyes did you see that stuff with in your dream? And then we wake up like, oh, I thought that was real. Oh,
You forget about this reality.
this reality is the same thing on a different frequency. Solid, liquid, and gas. Thing on a different frequency. Solid, liquid, and gas.
Man.
This reality is the solid, like ice. It's when you freeze ice, it becomes into a solid. When you water just naturally is like more
Now y'all know that budget inn that they staying in doesn't have the best Wi-Fi, so she's gonna be glitching out for a few moments, but it comes right back. But I wanted to interject real quick because if you haven't already hit that like button, do me a favor. Smash the heck up out of that like button for me one time. And if you're not already subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing today. Be sure to set your notifications to all so that you're notified when I go live or add new content.
this reality thing. You wake up before you. That's just like
So they still glitching out. So I have an opportunity to remind y'all to read these comments because the comments on Bigo,
created.
they be almost taking me out, y'all. They definitely don't have as much support as they used to in the past, and a lot of people are becoming aware that these ladies are in a cult.
Real. You start to be like, well, damn, what the hell am I doing with my life? This shit ain't even real. Come on now. Come on. question reality.
Mm-hmm.
That's the whole essence of the message, is to question reality.
Exactly.
Don't be stuck in what you was taught.
Just go with it.
What your program is. Question reality, like seriously.
Yes, that allows you to bring a lot more awareness to your mind. The more you question things, the more you become enlightened, which is the reason why you're here. Enlightenment. More light, become a light being. Fill yourself up with light. Truth.
Yes.
Thoughts. Awareness. That's how the light lights up your dream, through your thoughts. That's why people have either good dreams or nightmares, because that they can't dream or tap into their imagination. They're just repeating the cycle of what their current reality is in. So you probably working a job in your dreams, because it's reflecting you back to yourself.
It's your mind.
It's your mind.
Your mind lights up that dream. Your mind lights up this reality. You are projecting this reality just like in your dream.
And so you have to even think, how am I making a whole world from just going closing my eyes? How am I making another body,
a whole body,
another person, and I'm talking to them, and it feels just as real as when I'm awake? How did your mind do that? And why don't we think that we're doing that right now? Because it's a lot more dense here? Yes. Because this is why our manifestations come a little bit slower, because it's the density here and the vibration of what it's vibrating on and this projecting ourselves on. We start to recognize, oh, it's a lucid dream. So things are slowed down. In dreams, things are real fast and like it's not solid. Here's where it's solid, so you feel the most.
Mm-hmm.
You see something?
That's deep. The signal was messing up.
Mm-hmm. You got one bar. Jesus, he's us. You looking at Jesus. Jesus, he's us. Jesus, he's us. Come on.
Well, it's lagging.
It's probably enough time.
We'll come back later.
Yep.
We just had a quick little message.
Mm-hmm.
Thankful Empress. Shout out to Keys. Shout out to Sasha.
Yes.
Thankful.
It's self-care time, guys. Check out Amora's Sweets. Unwind in a serene oasis with their eucalyptus 8-ounce soy wax candle. It has a subtle, strong scent that can revive your senses. Handcrafted with pure essential oils, each flicker creates a tranquil atmosphere, perfect for a relaxing evening at home. Or you can also shop their soaps, made with shea butter and coconut oil, which is excellent for hydrating your skin. Check out their website for their full offerings at amorasweets.square.site. This is a small business, guys, owned by a young adult. So let's go ahead and pour back into our community. You can also feel free to hit them up on IG at amoras_sweets.
Peace out to Sasha.
Yes.
Thankful for everybody who supported us.
Yes. We appreciate you. We'll be back on live later on. Maybe, maybe not. So just stay tuned. Make sure you live a life that's good and that's going to be better for when you transition. Thank you again, Empress. Thank you. Appreciate
Kiki,
it. Thank you.
Peace, Kiki.
Thank you, Kiki.
I hope somebody learned something today. I hope somebody, took something out of this and can really sit back and think about it, can sit back and like apply something to their life.
Mm-hmm.
If you still in the matrix out there, just while you still going through it and you rising above it and your process of coming out of the matrix, just stay aware while you in it. Don't let it suck you in, because it's easy to get sucked into the matrix because everybody is like, everybody doing the same thing. You think it's natural, but keep the truth. Always be aware of the truth. Keep the knowledge. Keep the knowledge.
Yes.
No matter what you do.
Keep the knowledge. Yep.
Sassy, classy. I learned to stay away from cults. The United States of America is a cult. The United States of America is a cult. It's just a culture. Nipsey Hussle had a shirt that said cult leader on it because he was making a new culture for the community. He went to the hood and he made his own store to like bring the hood together and have something nice for the hood. It's just a culture.
Stop going along with what you see on the internet.
And what you see on the news. If anybody goes against this system in any kind of way, they're going to blast you on the news as a cult because it's a system outside of this system. So they say you a cult.
What's this? If it's not a cult,
I pledge allegiance to the fact a cult is just a group of people who share the same beliefs. If you are part of a program doing hair, that's a cult. It's a group of people together who share the same beliefs. We have to wake up and just stop saying these words that society has made, has a bad connotation from society and all this stuff, but really be intelligent and look at things for what it really is.
Man, you don't know what Black excellence is. Do we have to show you photos of what we was doing in the jungle away from white supremacy? Don't compare. We try to bring comparisons to people that we know, like Nipsey Hussle and Dr. York,
so y'all can understand,
and people and Jesus. Like, we try to make y'all understand through certain things like that, but ain't nobody touching Eligio. Nobody's touching him. Nipsey Hussle did what he could do with the knowledge that he had. Good for him. But Black excellence, that's right here. People in the jungle that left society and was living for morals and principles. Knowledge. Even if people don't stand on that, it still stand. The knowledge still stand. Mm-hmm. It's no abuse. It's truth. It's discipline. Mm-hmm. It's morals. What our people don't have. I guess we just taught you a whole lesson about how your body is here to collect information. Mm-hmm. Maybe you should go. Oh, you can't go to YouTube because you just no. But believe what you believe in.
Black excellence is definitely not getting disrespected. You disrespect yourself by going to work every day. You disrespect yourself by putting your children in that school system. You disrespect yourself by not pushing yourself past your potential. Everything that you've seen around us, we are going through. You can't just take a slave from the plantation and just make them free. No, you can't take an animal out of the zoo and put them in a jungle. No, they got to learn how to be natural again. If you take an animal that was born and raised in the motherfucking zoo and you put them in a natural environment, they gonna die. Because they so used for their little zookeeper to provide them with food, their zookeeper to provide everything for them that removes that animal from their natural way of being in nature and living naturally in harmony with the ecosystem. So when you take African American people, a group of African American people from all different types of backgrounds, from all types of different generational curses, and you bring them all together, y'all not finna just sleep on what all the way sleep on Chief.
No, because who told Black people to leave this system? Leave the system and go live with your own self. How about you go be sovereign? Stop relying on the grocery store. You weak because you rely on a grocery store. Stop relying on the system and the food that they provide. Learn how to have your own house and learn how to get your own food. Learn how to have a tribe of people that are able, under the same mind, able to recognize ranks and order and structure.
And you have to be taught that. You can't just go into the jungle and then that's what it be. There's going to be discipline. There's going to be law. There's going to be order. You're going to be pushed past your limits to become your greatest. It doesn't matter. None of that stuff even matter. Y'all love to find little flaws here and there just to, okay, who's ever done this though? What man has done what Chief is doing? He's doing this excellent thing and he's learning as he goes and he doing a really good job. And why can't we just be supportive of that?
How am I making stuff up when I lived it? Have you ever left the system? Have you ever stopped working for money? No. How am I making things up that I witnessed? Y'all always want to compare Eligio with Dr. York, but Dr. York made a whole temple within Atlanta, Georgia.
We have to go back to our natural state.
He told us to go to nature, live in harmony with the earth. So in reality, he did things no one's done before. Stepped out on faith and saw that it works. The knowledge works. Once applied, a pure heart applying it. But everybody's so scared because they think, oh, if I go out here, it's going to happen. Or if I ain't got no money. Lack of faith. Lack of knowledge of self. Stuck in the system that's using you as a battery for agendas that's to kill, steal, and destroy. And you have the nerve to call me weak? I'm not weak, I'm meek. I listen and hearken to God's words and to God's will. And do that no matter what the naysayers may say. Eligio got on this camera every day in front of opposition. He got in front of people's face to face in front of opposition and combat those demons. Y'all say it's disrespect? No, it's truth being told. And some people don't want to hear the truth all day, every day, or see the truth within themselves. And so for us as a people that's coming out of sickness, you're going to see shadow work. And that shadow work is going to be uncomfortable because we're looking at the mirror of all of our generational curses that we have not dealt with, that we've hidden and slipped under the rug, that we just avoided and walked away and separated ourselves from people so we don't get triggered. But who you really are, when you look in that mirror, when you go to sleep at night, that's what needs to be worked on. Those deep, dark things that we don't want to talk about. That's shadow work. And
Have you checked out our new merch? Support the Medaya movement, where comfort is our main goal. Let your wardrobe be a reflection of your finesse and personal flair. With every thread woven with care, our apparel is designed to not just look great, but feel great too. We believe in celebrating every body type with our diverse range of stylish, high-quality clothing. We are not just selling merch, we're curating confidence, ensuring you step out in style every single day. Experience the blend of fashion-forward trends and timeless classics in our collections. And with our inclusive sizing, you'll find the perfect fit that makes you feel confident and fabulous. Embrace the Medaya movement experience today. Shop now. The link is in the bio.
things that we don't want to talk about. That's shadow work, and shadow work's not doing it by yourself in your little journal. No, shadow work is face to face with somebody else. And having to bring understanding and compassion and recognize where I was wrong in all situations. Because I'm here to heal my karma. I'm here to carry my unk. My unk means I got to carry all my generational curses that my ancient ancestors y'all talk about all the time ain't healed, and now take on that and heal it. Because I was chosen to do so. And many people are chosen to do so, and some people are not. And some people are just bots here to play as opposition to the chosen. Move. Bye-bye. And no, I don't like just to hear myself talk. I like to hear truth. And you like it too. That's why you in here. Chosen ones. I'm an Eligio. God is still here. And God will rise. Yes. God is rising. And you will see the rise of Christ. Because yes. God does not stop. God's voice will not ever be, they'll try to do a gag order on us. Weird. We will never stop talking and speaking the truth. I don't care if it's one person in here that I'm talking to. Because it's not for the collective. It's for a chosen few. Many are called, but few are chosen. And I'm glad to be chosen. I'm glad to be a real Christian. Mm-hmm. And stand against opposition and stand against the evil one. And it's just ignorance.
Yeah.
It's not you, it's what the system made you. You are so much more than what you are programmed to believe. So I'm glad to know God, and I'm glad that it's going to be more and more recognizable to other people.
Yes.
That's all these times are going to show, is that we was right.
Yes.
Is that we telling the truth. Is that we trying to help our people. We really trying to help our people. Y'all talking about people, good. That Nipsey Hussle was good for the people. He was for the people in Babylon. We for the people of God. Fuck your chains and your money and your award shows. How about your heart? Is your heart light as a feather? Do you like who you are when you look in the mirror? Do you like how you are with other people? Can you be around other people? Can you be around children? Can you build a community of people that's going to be cohesive? You saw Eligio brought people together from all different walks of life. Real nigga moments. If we didn't have an agreement, he brought us together to talk about issues that nobody would talk about. Y'all want to label him as certain categories of negativity, but he gonna break it down what disease is, what pedophilia is, what HIV is, what sickness in the mind is, what a psychiatrist is, what spirituality is, what Christianity is. He broke it all down so that we can really awaken our minds out of the paradigms and self-limiting beliefs.
Yes.
Yes, I will. Man, y'all not ready for no real stuff, man.
When you speak this truth, it's like you gotta teach it. You have to teach it, especially when it's in a world where everybody's like, when you just see ignorance all around you, it's like, come on, this is the truth. Like, wake up. This is what it really is.
In Asia, the monks and even the Kung Fu masters are constantly disciplining their students. Why is Asia so elite and so upright and so pinpoint organized and how they and so in sync? Because they got discipline.
Yes.
They teacher don't take no shit. I remember even in schools, I don't know if y'all went to hood schools in elementary class, but they used to have paddles in school. Did y'all have that? I went to a Christian school. It's called, I kind of forgot the name of it, but it's a Christian school, and they used to have, the teachers used to be able to discipline you if you was not acting right. Because they know they came from a people. They came from a people that came from a household. We know our household and how we deal with our children. Come on. Stop playing around. No, it was a Christian school, not Catholic. But either way, you know what I'm talking about if you grew up in schools like that. Even if your aunties or your mama or your grandma, they grew up in schools like that. And y'all allow a school to do it, to discipline your child, rather than a person that's actually for you, trying to help you out, trying to recognize, okay, come on, do some squats, man. You're not getting it. Nowadays you win it because we got a lot more sensitive. People have got a lot more cautious and a lot more separated of trust. There's no trust within our community. So of course we wouldn't trust nobody to do that nowadays. Because we're not connected as a people. We wouldn't even allow people to connect to, why would I read your comment? Why? You in the comments. But yeah, the world is changing. I would say connect with people that's actually genuinely want to see the best for you. And it's going to keep you on a path of keeping your mind right, not allowing you just to do anything or say anything or entertain. You know, I'm thankful, Miss Passion.
Thankful. Thanks for the love. We see all the love. We acknowledge it, the love and the support.
Yes, there is love still here.
We acknowledge that. Everything else don't matter. But I love myself. Let's see. Shout out to everybody who supported us. Top gifters, Keys, Empress, Sasha, J-Dog, Passion. I can't read that name. Kiki, Queen Abini,
Yeah.
We thank everybody.
Thank you.
I love myself.
I love myself.
I'm steady trying to find the motive. Why do what I do? The freedom ain't getting no closer. No matter how far I go, my car is stolen. No registration. Cops patrolling. And now they done stop me and I get locked up. They won't let me out. They won't let me out. I'm locked up. They won't let me out. No. They won't let me out. I'm locked up. They won't let me out. They won't let me out. I'm locked up. They won't let me out. No. They won't let me out.
When Shatta got jail, me no empty, no shit peel. Grill fly, me no peep too real. Me have weed for sale. Me lawyer a big Queen's Council, so me never worry about bail. When Shatta got jail, warder send in female, high grade inhale and exhale. Me no yam prison food, steam fish and lobster tail. Hennessy bore me head like nail. Them can't beat me like when them do art a wheel. Me have a judge woman a Meadowvale and one a Greendale. The boy will lock me up when him see me, him a fi hail. Bling up, I know y'all like Susie Q, where they pan reggae trail. Fi crush like bread when it's steel. When you go prison, you go college. Bigger than you, we are Oxford, Hartford, or here.
Heading uptown to Rio, back with a couple peeps. The corner block's on fire, undercovers dressed as queens. Making so much money, products moving fast. Put away the stash, and as I sold the last bag, and got locked up. They won't let me out. They won't let me out.